All right, hi, this is to go over Module 1. So for Module 1, it's a kind of an introductory to the course. This is our textbook, What the Eyes Don't See, A Story of Crisis Resistance and Hope in an American City. This is about the water crisis in Flint, Michigan. Our author is a pediatrician, and she wrote the article and got the information that made the link between the water and the elevated lead in the kids there. This week's learning objectives, we're going to talk about standards of practice, your own values, the connection between your own values and the profession, and comparing roles. The 4-pager is our ability-based curriculum. You might want to take some time and look at that. For the first week, you need to read the prologue in chapters 1 through 5. I will have a syllabus video here. Once I get the courses all set up, I'll have an introductory video and a syllabus video will be included in that. But for this week, you need to view this State Board of Nursing video. I think it's about 7 minutes. Here's a link to the Code of Ethics and a link to the Nurse Practice Act. For your assignments this week, you are going to explain to us and your peers how you got your name. So put your post by Wednesday at 5, and you have to reply to 2 of your peers by Sunday at 5. There's that. There's also, I just want to know some expectations that you have. What job or degree do you expect to get when you graduate with your BSN, MSN degree, and what further education you may need to attain your goals? The reason I ask this question is because some of you may get your master's degree in nursing and then go on and work in nursing and become an educator or a researcher or maybe a manager or supervisor or that sort of thing. But others of you may have other expectations, and depending on what those are, you may need to even go on further to school than this degree. So I want us to talk about that so everybody can have clear expectations. And I really highly encourage you to go and do some research on what you need to do to obtain the degree you're looking for or the job that you're looking for. And then this is important. So the Nurse Practice Act is the law that indicates the standards of our practice. The Wisconsin State Board of Nursing, which is the video watch, ensures that that law is followed. So I want you to read the Nurse Practice Act, watch the video from the State Boards of Nursing, write a 2-page reflection answering the prompt below. So I want you to consider this quote: nurses are responsible for their actions and inactions, and use chapters 6 and 7 of the Nurse Practice Act to explain the quote above. And what I mean by that is, I don't know why this keeps opening this way, but it's really annoying. If you look at the Nurse Practice Act, I want you to focus here on these 2 chapters. If you go into chapter 6, you're going to see there's a series of definitions, and then there are some standards. And you will be an RN, so I want you to look at these standards here. All right? And then I want you to look at these rules of conduct for what could get you disciplinary action with the State Board of Nursing. And I want you to, there's a lot of them, all right? Some of them are obvious: sexual misconduct with the patient, hello, fraud, right? I want you to look at unsafe practice or substandard care, failure to treat, inadequate use of infection control precautions, improper supervision, delegating. Those are all very important. But read through these. And then, based on that, what does this mean to you? And I am going to fix this verbiage here because it is the law, right? Sorry about that. And now you get to see all the behind the scenes stuff. All right, so that is what we are doing for week 1. Oh, and I will give you a due date on that as well. Okay, all right, so most weeks we'll have a video like this, and then we'll go from there. All right, thanks.